The other day, I asked a group of kids my age or slightly younger, right? I asked them, what do you do for fun? And all their answers were the same: watch movies, watch Netflix, TikTok, Instagram. No, that answer on its own is bad, but I decided maybe they just like movies. Maybe that's the thing, right? So I asked them, what movies you watching? What series you watching? And when I tell you that none of them could answer, I realized that our generation, that's the generation right behind us, has a serious problem. We don't actually do anything meaningful. We don't do anything intentionally. Everything we do is due to an algorithm. Meaning, if you ask people today what their hobbies are, you get answers like this: oh, I watch Netflix, I scroll on IG, whatever. But a few years ago, 10 years ago even, if you asked people what their hobbies were, you got actual answers. You could hear drawing, reading, singing, dancing, gaming, kayaking, fishing. Even the people who did say they liked to watch Netflix, they had specific things that they liked to watch, such as people saying, oh, I like anime. After which, if you had asked them, what anime are you watching, they'd probably say Naruto, One Piece, or they'd list some obscure anime that you didn't know, which led you to knowing that, oh, this is something they actually intentionally do. They're interested in anime. But nowadays, no one does anything intentionally anymore. They don't truly have any hobbies of their own. Now, I made this realization a while back, so therefore I made an intentional step towards just stop watching Instagram, stop watching TikTok. And initially I was bored, but then I found that I actually started finding things to do. I started reading, I started writing, I started this YouTube channel, I started working out again, I started gaming, like a lot of things. And bit by bit, I found that I was actually finding things I enjoy. And not only were they things I enjoyed, but they were things that I were doing intentionally. It wasn't like before in which I'd go on Instagram and hope to find a funny video. I don't do that anymore. I open a book I know I like, I get lost in it, and I read it. It also doesn't leave me feeling empty after, and that's when I realized something. In our search of convenience, in our search of entertainment, we lost boredom. And when you lose boredom, when you are no longer bored, your mind will no longer look to the solution to boredom, which was hobbies. And that's what's led us to like losing our interest in things. We're wondering, oh, I don't really do anything anymore. It's because you constantly fill your time with just dopamine. You're always scrolling. Your mind is never truly bored. It's just filled with a bunch of junk, a bunch of brain rot, truly. So you never truly feel bored enough to try anything. The minute you cut that off for a while, you will find that your mind will find alternatives which will tend to be better than scrolling. Before you know it, you will realize, oh, I like crocheting, I like sewing. You realize that you've liked some things that you never knew you liked before because you have been in a constant loop of just scrolling and scrolling. And believe it or not, I learned this from gaming. Because I realized that gaming, especially on a Nintendo Switch, is very different from picking up your phone. When I pick up my Nintendo Switch, there's only one thing I can do: play games. It taught me that's what we should really be doing, being intentional when we pick things up. When I pick up my phone, a lot of the times I truly don't know why I'm picking up this phone. It's not like I have any messages, no one's called, I don't have any important things looking out for, I don't have any assignments, it's summer. So why exactly did I pick it up? I picked it up for no reason but to get like a hit of dopamine. It's like an addiction, right? But when I pick up my Nintendo Switch, I tend to know why I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up to play games. I mean, that's literally all you can do on it. So, as you go through your days, as you go through your life, cut out the screen and you'll find that there are a bunch more stuff that you can do. Even in areas that you consider boring before, or there's nothing to do, there's always something else to do. You could easily start drawing. You could easily learn a new language. You could teach yourself something new. You know, anything. And I mean, anything is better than scrolling. Just be intentional with your life, no matter what it is.